Okay, let's go to guitars. Guitars are very special to me because I'm a guitar player myself, and being a mixing engineer has given me the opportunity of diving deeper into the guitar sound. Now, the guitar sound on this record is a blend of a PV 5150, an Ingle Powerball 2, and a Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. All these amps were summed into a slanted Mesa Boogie cabin. The first thing that I do, I'm taking these guys over here, the PV and the Mesa, and with this multi-band EQ, I'm controlling the excessive energy that has been created by the palm mutes. And to demonstrate what it does, I'm gonna play you the guitars right now. And without it, there is a low-end rumble. It sounds like this, like an that we're trying to control here with this plugin. Also, there is a ton of treatment and we have some audio glitches, which I'm very sorry. But let's continue. We're taking this harsh frequency out, low-end resonance that was creating a little bit of a problem, and we are kind of cleaning just a bit the guitar sound before we continue with the main treatment. Console emulation. I don't have a console in my studio, so I'm relying on this great tool right here. And what this does, well, it adds, again, a little bit of character from the console. Okay, so here is the guitar sound. Makes it a little bit more interesting. So, favorite SSL style EQ, adding definition, and I have to tell you that these guitars are tuned low. Now, the lower you tune a guitar, the lower you are fishing for the definition of the notes. Now, if you have standard E tuning, this guy right here would probably be around here. And adding some mids, get a little bit of character, and right here, we have pretty bold move. I'm boosting like 11 dBs of 276. That's not a shy move at all. I'm not shy when I'm boosting, and cleaning it up a little. Now, this EQ here acts as a modernizer of the guitar sound because the band, although they have old school influences, they do want to sound modern, and after all, it's 2021. So we're taking away a little bit of the 2K and the 800 to kind of make the sound more scooped, okay, and adding some 60 Hertz to get some cabin out of the sound. Now, I'm gonna try and mute and unmute these plugins. Okay, moving on. Adding more lows to the sound, because more is more. I really want my guitars to sound, not my guitars, the guitars, to sound like big and larger than life. So we're adding more body and some more definition. And this is what it does. Now, with this tool right here, we're adding some air, some of that quality in the sound, and we're putting back some of the 2K, alright? So this is how it sounds. And again, console emulation, and pay attention to the needles. Now, this EQ kind of bends the sound, kind of makes it more analog, you know, and controls it a little bit more. So, next in line, we have the harmonizer. Now, I'm blending the harmonizer very little, just a touch of it, because I want to kind of like takes out some of the super high frequencies, and here's how it sounds. Now, this one makes the sound a little bit darker, but not in a bad way. And what do we have here? We have tape emulation. Again, I want the needles to kind of peak around here. Okay? And limiting. Again, this tool right here is great for controlling things and actually turn them up in the mix. Not much. We want to reduce the movement of the guitars. Okay? Now, the guitars are being sent to a guitar reverb and a parallel EQ. So we're adding more EQ. This is a guitar reverb, cool preset that I have tweaked, and more EQ with a Neve style EQ this time, different curves, different sound. So we're adding some more low heat to the sound, 7 dBs, and some more bite, and we're blending to taste. Now, this is what these two guys are doing to the sound. If I was to mute them together and unmute them, this is what you get. Let's listen to the guitars inside the track without these two guys right here. And there's a reason why I'm choosing these guys right here. Now, we have the main treatment on the guitars, but the majority of the sound comes from the guitar verb and the guitar parallel EQ. That's my style of mixing. Okay, that's not the only way to get a decent sound out of the guitars. So, what's next? Next, we have the guitar leads. Okay, again, constant emulation, EQ. Now, this time we are going for a lower frequency than the main guitars. Okay, this is where the definition of the lead guitars lies. And we're adding some low hit as well, adding some body, taking more this time out, because we want the guitars to be a little bit thinner than the main guitars. We're making them modern, okay, and adding some more definition and finishing with, again, some constant emulation. Okay, you know what, we can listen to that as well. What's next? The harmonizer. And we're adding some cool effects with a black hole. Okay, we're sending the leads deep in the hole. So this is what this guy does. Creates a nice space for the lead guitars. And again, tape color and some more controlling controlling a little bit more with the other one. And yeah, no, the guitars are not sent, the lead guitars are not sent to the other guys right here, okay? And together, the main guitars and the lead guitars, this is what they sound. Okay, and let's listen and inside the track.
Breathe next to me, don't deny it. I'll give you my secret, pray for this moment in time. Your deepest disaster night.
There you have it, main guitars and guitar leads.